Prime Minister Viktor Orbán expects further criticism and attacks because of the government's going on with the utilities cut program and helping Főbb debtors. Concerning further steps in the utility cut scheme, Orbán told Parliament on Monday that it was not just a brave and unusual measure, it was about Hungary's independence. The utility cut program is a symbol for Hungary's ability to implement a viable economic policy representing the interests of Hungarians.
Hungary's 12-month consumer price index dropped to a 40-year low in August, the Central Statistical Office reported. The index dropped to 1.3%, to a level much lower than estimated. Inflation was this low for the last time in 1974. Consumer prices dropped 0.3% compared to July. Year-on-year inflation was below 2% for the fifth consecutive month in August.
Preserving Hungarian communities abroad is only possible in stable communities, Zsuzsana Répás, Deputy State Secretary in charge of nation policy, said at a meeting of pediatricians in the Carpathian Basin. The politician said this is only possible if a child is raised in a Hungarian community abroad, learns in his or her native tongue, and can pass this on later. For this reason, this year's primary school program for Hungarians beyond the borders will address not only children and their parents, but teachers, priests, and pediatricians.
The government will provide 1.5 billion forints to Jewish organizations, cultural and educational institutions in 2014 to enable them to properly remember the 70th anniversary of the Holocaust, the state secretary heading the Prime Minister's office said. János Lázár told a meeting of the Holocaust Memorial Committee that 5 billion forints will be allocated to convert the Józsefváros train station building to a Holocaust Child Victims Memorial Center and educational facility. The planned exhibition, The House of Destinies, will be prepared by the same team of historians as in the House of Terror Museum. Maria Schmidt said they wanted today's youngsters to understand the tragedy of the Holocaust by presenting them the lives of selected individuals.
The Romanian Parliament will reject the cyanide leaching technology using gold mine project planned in Verespatak, and the country might have to pay compensation to the investor, Prime Minister Victor Ponta announced on Monday. He made the announcement after the liberal co-chair of the governing coalition proposed rejecting a related bill. Ponta called it certain that the parliamentary majority would reject the government's proposal.
You are at home, Hungary, I love you. One of the most popular shows on Hungarian public media will leave its studios and make a splash across Hungary late in September to present the country's treasures in a 20-hour program. M1 Duna World, Kossuth and Petőfi radios will broadcast from over 20 locations in cooperation with over 1,300 municipalities that successfully entered the government tender of nearly 1 billion forints. The Rákóczi Association has put out a bid to promote travel among ethnic Hungarian secondary school students on the occasion of Hungary's October 23 national holiday. The organization said in a statement that the program was aimed at offering Hungarian students in neighboring countries an opportunity to visit a secondary school in Hungary and attend local celebrations of the anniversary of the 1956 revolution. Prince George will be rocked in a Hungarian-made cradle. Árpád Rostás, Hungarian Heritage Award-winning restoration carpenter, carved out the royal cradle in about 2 months and offered it to the son of Prince William and Duchess Catherine as a present. The cradle has been carved out from a 50-year-old walnut tree and decorated with Hungarian motifs, as well as the royal coat of arms at the request of the royal couple. The cradle was inspected earlier this week by embassy representatives who found that it met all the royals' expectations.